What's up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC. It's been a little while. Brian here. Glad to see you guys back. Glad to be back. It's been a pretty crazy couple weeks. I know that I haven't been here in a little while, and there's probably 10 different reasons why. First and foremost, I had to catch up on some stuff. I had to paint my master bedroom, which I promised to do like a year ago, maybe even a little longer than that. But got that mostly painted up. I got one more wall to do. Got to kind of do it in sections because it's a master bedroom, but it's really coming out great. My little kitty cat is super happy. I built him this giant, colossal kitty condo out of a much smaller kitty condo, so he's all excited right now. But I have been busy. Mainly Will Thompson's car. Got a tribute car going to his dad. It's a 70 Dodge Dart. I'm not even going to show it to you right now. I've painted it 4 times. I have the paint stripped off again. I'm going to go for a 5th time. Basically, it's this really cool rusty paint job. And, it's a tribute car, so I got to get it right. And the little sanding through technique that I did the first 4 times worked better every time, but it's just not there. So, thankfully, Will, very patient young man, is waiting on the car, but it will be very soon. I have good hopes for the next and 5th and hopefully final paint on that car. But really, to be honest, Hot Wheels have just gone through the roof right now. I've got one that I'm doing for my dad. This one's after Will Thompson's car. This is actually for his, might as well say wife. They've been together for forever and ever and ever. But her kid has got a cool black and white Chevy Bel Air. So I'm going to put this black and white, nice chromy chromes and fatty fats, throw that into display. This, I actually had to order. This is another car for somebody on my Mercari app where I sell a bunch of the Hot Wheels cars that I have. Asked me if I could do a custom car. It's got this really cool 90s Impala. Wants it black with matte black stripes or vice versa, one of the two, which is cool because it's already black, so I don't have to do too much as far as the paint. But what makes this one cool is that on the display, on some of my displays, I'll have, the back of the card or something, on the back of the display so you can actually see it, past the car. Well, he lives in Dallas and wants the skyline of Dallas, behind the car, and I'm like, I can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch it out real nice and put that on the back of the display. So a bunch of Hot Wheels stuff going on. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. That's on this side of the water if you celebrate Thanksgiving. I had a good Thanksgiving. Didn't have to cook this year. That was nice. Shout out to my neighbors. Cooked this amazing meal. Old Mama Bear down there, down the mountain. Had us come over, and it was wonderful. And I picked up a little job from there too. Doug, who is Mama Bear's husband, has this kit, and he's had this thing floating around for a long, long time, and just didn't want to build it because it kind of needs to be painted. And I said, I can do that. So I've got this coming up as well. This is going to be really cool. Now, I'm not going to put it together. I'm just going to paint up the parts and send it back over to Doug, and he's going to put it together. So very cool on that. Now, as far as RC projects go, and you guys know, I'm still knee-deep in the Grand Hauler. I actually got to move the speaker. I know I told you guys that before. So that's coming at some point in time. I kind of take little bites out of that. This is one of those projects where it's like, once it's done, then you just drive it. Sure, yeah, I got the flatbed trailer, put all kinds of cool stuff on it, but it's like, for me, it's building the thing is, the top 8 and 9, that's like the, almost the 10, sure I get to drive it, but then I don't get to build it no more. So I'm taking little bites out of that. But I do have also, I got the Unimog, which it's on the back burner, Unimog's on its way. But I do have the old Holiday Racer, and I tell you, this is going to be cool because I plan on putting a camera inside this. Not this one. I've got a bunch of these little GoPros. But probably the one that's shooting this video right now because it's got really good stabilization. But boom, pop that in here. And, you watch the wheels, in and out, blah, 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 while this thing's taking off everywhere. We are going to do the 540 swap on it. It's supposed to be a little 380 motor. Every time the RCL hooked me up with a cool ride, I always ended up with an aftermarket motor. Like I've got an RC 4-wheel drive motor in that. Shout out to the RCL. And I would always have an extra motor. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 540 can, swap that out for the 380. Very excited about that. So that's coming up as well. To be honest with you, as far as RC projects, this is probably what you're going to see next. First, I got to get Will Thompson's car done. It has been the death of me for 2 weeks solid. It's given me nightmares because I've got it close, really close. But it's one thing to do a rust paint job on an RC car, but it's another job entirely when it's on a tiny little 64 scale car. You know, you're trying to mimic something that's on this big, 8 foot, 9 foot long piece into something that's, 2.5 inches long. So definitely having some issues on that. Have not failed, but I'm having some issues. So got to get that one done first. But I've been dreaming about running this thing, man. These things are cool. I've seen a bunch of these go out to a bunch of my friends, and they've built these, and they send around, and everyone says how much of a blast it is to drive this thing. I haven't gotten out much to drive anything. I've got all my RC cars, and I want to go out and run them, but a lot of you guys know that I am a stay-at-home caregiver, so I am primarily home. I don't get to go out and run the mountain, as much as I'd like to, but family first. So that's why you haven't seen too much of RC car running right now. But I am going to get back into the RC game here real soon. Like I said, going to be for the Holiday Racer. Oh, I completely forgot. I got 4,000 subscribers. Holy cow. Thank you. 4,000 subscribers. There are 4,000 people out there that care about what I'm doing in this tiny little room, which is really cool because I really care about what most of you guys are doing, to be honest with you. I got a lot of my friends out there building some really awesome stuff, getting into this, Tamiya vibe here. But super big appreciate the 4,000 subscribers. Who knows, might even get 4,000 more if I can get back into the video game. But I definitely want to point, make a video real quick because it had been, I think I did a short video on a cool Hot Wheels I found. I found a little treasure hunt or something. I made a short video maybe a week ago, but that's not like me, so 2 weeks, I thought that was a little too much. So I'm glad I got a chance to sit down and talk to everybody. Hit me up with a line in the comment section. That's all yours. Very excited to get into some more of these projects. Work first, though, man. I mean, it's not work if you really enjoy it, but it kind of gives me some money for some Christmas gifts, which I'm kind of running short on. So you're going to see some cool Hot Wheels stuff, too, guys. Really appreciate everyone hanging out, everybody stopping by. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season. It's Brian, Amazing RC.